Hello students, welcome to Suraj School Bhiwadi. Today I Taruna Sen is going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 15, probability. So let's start. So in our chapter we will study about the introduction part, then probability and experimental approach, and at last summary. So let's start. There is a remarkable quote in mathematics. It is remarkable that a science which began with the consideration of the games of chance should be elevated to the rank of the most important subject of human knowledge. Pierre Simon Laplace has said this related to the probability. Means that probability is gaining so much importance that it is elevated to the rank of the most important subject of the human knowledge. Yes, beta. Let's start introduction part. In everyday life, we come across statements like "It will probably rain today." "I doubt that he will pass the test." "Most probably Kavita will stand first in annual examination." "Chances are high that the prices of diesel will go up." "There is a 50-50 chance of India winning a toss in today's match." So the word probability, doubt, most probably, chances, etc. used in the statements above involve an element of uncertainty. So wherever there is a probability, there is a possibility, then it means that we are talking about the probability. So probability and experimental approach. So here you can see the picture of Blaise Pascal, born on 1623 to 1662, and Pierre de Fermat 1601 to 1665. These two persons have led to the experimental approach to the probability. Then at last in the summary you will see that an event for an experiment is the collection of some outcomes of the experiment. Event can be anything like tossing a coin, throwing a dice, picking a card from a deck of 52 cards. There is a formula in the probability, that is probability of an event is equal to number of trials in which event has happened, E stands for event, upon total number of trials. You have to apply this formula, number of trial, favorable outcome upon the total outcome. So probability formula is favorable outcome upon total outcomes. And remember beta that the probability of any event, the value lies between 0 and 1. It cannot be negative, it cannot be more than 1. Either the event will not happen, that is 0, or either the event will completely happen, that is 1. So the probability will never be negative and never be more than 2. Remember this thing. See exercise 15.1. In exercise, a batswoman hits the boundary 6 times out of the 30 balls. Find the probability that she didn't hit the boundary. So probability not hitting the boundary. So I have told you the formula, that favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. Favorable outcomes upon total number of outcomes. So how many favorable outcomes are there out of 30? 6 times hit. So it means 24 times it is not hit. So it is 4 6 are 6 4s are 6 5s are. So the answer will be 4 upon 5. Means out of the 30 balls, the ball hit for 6 times. Means 6 out of 30, that is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the probability of hitting the boundary, and 4 by 5 is the probability not hitting the boundary. Then question number 2, compute the probability of a family chosen at random having 2 girls. So here you can see that there are 1500 families. So how many total families are there? Total families are 1500, and with the 2 children were selected randomly. So what is the probability that there are 2 girls? So probability there are 2 girls. So how many favorable outcomes are there? 475. What are the total outcomes? That is 1500. And if there is a probability of 1 girl, so what are the favorable outcomes? It is 814. And what are the total number of outcomes? 1500. In a similar manner, when there is no girl in the family, so how many favorable outcomes? 201 upon 1500. So next is refer to example 5, section number section 14.4, chapter 14. Find the probability that a student was born in August. You have to find the probability. So you will see the example and will try to do it. Question number 4, 3 coins are tossed simultaneously 200 times. So what are the total number of outcomes? 200. So what is the probability if 3 coins are simultaneously tossed? Again, compute the probability of 2 heads. So what are the probability that 2 heads are coming up? 72. 72 upon total. So what is the total? 200. Okay, so 72 upon 200. Question number 5. An organization selected 2400 families at random and surveyed them to determine a relationship between income level and the number of vehicles in a family. So there is a table that number of vehicles is also shown. So you have to find out the probability. So how many families are total? 2400. So in every case, in when you do the first, second, third or any part you are doing, so upon you will write 2400 because 2400 is the total number of cases. Earning 10,000 to 13,000, so it will this and owing exactly 2 vehicles. So this and owing exactly 2, how many are these? 29. So it is 29 upon 2400. For the second part, when you do earning 16,000 or more, so 16,000 or more, this one, and owing exactly one vehicle. So here there are 579 upon 2400. Then comes up third, earning less than 7,000. So less than 7,000, this one, first one, and doesn't own any vehicle. So how many are these? 10. So it is 10 upon 2400. Means you have to locate the number in the table and you will get the answer. Earning 13,000 to 16,000. So this is this one and doesn't own any vehicle. So here there are only 2. So in the number 4, 2 upon 2400. Then owing not more than one vehicle. Not more than one vehicle means less than 1. So or 0 can. So add all these. For the fifth part, add all these. You will get the number and upon 2400. Question 6 you try by yourself. Then question 7. To know the opinion of the students about the subject statistics, a survey of 200 students was conducted. The data is recorded in the following table. So what is the probability that like statistics? So beta, how many are these? 135. So liking statistics 135 upon 200. Doesn't like it. So not liking it 65 upon 200. Okay. So if the liking statistics is asked, that is 135 upon 200. And if dislike, that is 65 upon 200. Okay, and the example questions you will try yourself. Then you can do the question number 11. 11 bags of wheat flour, each marked 5 kg. There are 11 bags. So what is the total number of outcomes? That is 11. And actually contain the following weights. Find the probability that any of these bags chosen at random contain more than 5 kg of flour. So 5 kg flour it will contain. So how many bags contain more than 5 kg? This much, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one and this one. More than 5 kg we are talking about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is 7 by 11. So you have to do these sums whatever I taught you in the exercise, that is question 1, 2, 4. You have to do 1, 2, 4, 5, 7 and 11 in your notebook. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you.